had to change out the light switch that I put in because I didn't connect the ground wire the right way. So now I did that, and well, before I officially seal up the outlet cover, I'm going to make sure that it works because it says that it's registered. So hold on, here we go. Right there. That's it. So for now it'll hang like this until I make sure that it goes on for tonight. And well, if it doesn't, I just do it again. Keep doing stuff till you get it right. My mother told me that a long time ago. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. For me, I would see letters backwards and invert. Even so today, I see numbers inverted. I was cross-eyed. I was born by the river, the East River, 1960. Lead paint, lead paint. Anyway, yeah, don't ever underestimate yourself. If you're not sure about something, I mean, I don't recommend attempting any type of anatomical procedures unless you're trained in that area. But I mean, when it comes to doing stuff like for your house and stuff, I mean, let's put it this way: unless you have a bankroll where you can hire people, you gotta do it for yourself because people will come over and rip you off like nobody's business, and they'll smile but they're taking your money while you're being bent over. You know, that's a street way of saying, don't get blank with your pants on. You know, so like when my husband was alive, there was stuff that had to be done here, and I remember there was one guy in the area who does landscaping. So my husband explains what we want to have done. And the guy, he's wearing his overalls and he's got a straw hat on. He throws out a number, 30,000. I was like, yeah, shut the door. Boss Hog ain't getting 30,000 over here. Anyway, and you know what that job was? That job required renting a what do you call it? A kabuta, one of those little mini kabutas or whatever you call them. Dug out the trench, laid some grass down, found a place here that you can get the soil for free. You can go to the dump where they cut the trees and you can pick up the mulch, so you could do that. And yeah, the $30,000. Boss Hog wasn't making 30,000 over here. Yeah, that whole job, that what was needed was about 3,000. I'm gonna give it a grace. It was about 2,500. I'm gonna say about $3,000 worth of equipment and time. If you break it down, if you do you do a union scale, right? You pay somebody a union scale for like for doing work. But yeah, Rip Off Central. YouTube, you are a phenomenal instrument when it comes to teaching. And YouTube, you gotta take the brakes off what you got going on my account. All right, take the brakes off, because whatever I put on here, and I think I know what it is, but I can't find the actual the stuff. But take it off, remove it. Because if I get some coins like from people watching my videos, it's gonna be like what, maybe 5 cents on like $100 or something. I mean, you know the game that you play. You don't pay people. You make the cabbage, and then you just disseminate like your crumbs. That's how you have stuff going on. So anyway, so again, ladies, don't underestimate yourself. Watch a YouTube video, learn how to do for yourself, You know, unless you know, unless you can call up, like, say, this one of those places, like, you know, I'm not gonna say the name, but they advertise on TV where you can call up and you can get, have somebody come over and give you a legitimate rip-off price, you know? I say legitimate rip-off because people want to get paid, you know? Like, listen, if I go to someone's house and I reupholster their furniture, I bring my equipment, I bring my time, my gas, you know, I go get the material, I go get the scrap, you know, not scrap, I get the product that's necessary. I'm going to charge them top dollar, of course, you know? But when you can multitask, do it. Do it. Let me. I'm telling you, let me show another project. This is what I do. I gotta show my projects. It's all part of my portfolio. Portfolio. Let me. I'm telling you, I was. There you go. They stopped making it in 1978. I had no control over that. Here's another project. Hold on. Look at that. Hold on. See? My magnets are on. Oh, no. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Let's go. The magnets are on. See? Now what I have to do is I have to stitch this. So when I go outside, in the rain, it may sound crazy. Oh my God, don't give that lady alcohol. This is just me on caffeine. Oh. But yeah, look. And these are the smaller magnets with the thinner magnets. These are heavier. So what I'm going to do, stitch this here, right? I have my my acrylic thread. And then that's it. There's a screen. There's a screen. There's a screen. There's a screen that cost me like about $50. It was like $50 spent for these roll. It's a roll. And you buy the roll. And you make it yourself. Comedy Central. Anyway, I hope I enjoyed it. I entertained the masses. See, I had to put the power out. I put the power out. See, I'm getting there. I can't believe it. I'm a man. I gotta set the clock. So anyway, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you're out and about, be safe, be careful. Don't drink and drive. If you do, you're an idiot. Well, you know, people have issues. They have substance abuse issues, and I take that back. You're not an idiot if you drink. And I pray for those who are in active addiction, and addiction is no joke. Destroys families, and it creates a lot of havoc. Anyway, until next time. Stay tuned for more updates of my progresso, and not the soup. Until next time. Peace. Pray for world peace, Alhamdulillah, Rahman Rahim. Being anti-Geno is not being anti-Semitic. Don't get it twisted, people. Don't get it twisted. Because what they're telling us is that it's okay to decimate and destroy while we pay for it, and while that dude over in Israel is doing this because he wants to remain in power. And the fact that our government and the UK endorsed this, if that's not the biggest eye opener if what's happening now is not the biggest eye opener to people who believe in humanity and believe in what's valuable, um, I don't know what to say if people don't see what's going on. The mere fact that because of a law written, the Balfour Declaration, that declaration entitles eugenics, because that's what you're doing. It's eugenics, And another thing that is another bogus situation, that Judeo-Christian is a word that was created from the Darby Doctrine. Look up the Darby Doctrine. Look up the Darby Doctrine. You want to know the difference in, monotheism, Allah, Islam, Christianity? To me, now I grew up, besides the fact that I grew up thinking that I was Italian and not Cuban and Puerto Rican, because when I said I was Cuban and Puerto Rican, my aunt said, anybody asked you, you're Southern Italian. You're not Cuban and Puerto Rican. I was like, huh? Why? She said, because you're dark. And I was like, okay. And then, anyway, you hear all that stuff. It's a whole lot of stuff. I was going somewhere with that, but I don't want to go into that direction. But anyway, people, have a good day. Be aware, because what's happening now is a terrible state of global empowerment under the guise of lies and manipulation. Okay, the Darby Doctrine, I'll swing back to that. The Judeo-Christian. There is no such word in any text, any tablet, that speaks about Judeo-Christian, because it's a word that was invented. It was a word that's invented by these people who want to, determine how government policies are supposed to be. That's Judeo-Christianity, all right? That's Judeo-Christianity. So, if I come into your place of business, right? I come into your shop, I come into your home, and I take over because some doctrine written by some clown hat from the UK said that, well, this is how we're going to play the game, because we're going to send the Europeans over to the United States so that the Europeans could then acquire and homestead, and then the Europeans, the Aryan Caucasians, will have full dominance over agriculture. See, that's what happened, but people don't want to go. If you listen to media broadcasts, that all they speak upon is, the city, the inner city, the crime. How does all this crime start? How do people fall into the cracks? We're not born and we fall into a crack. We fall into a crack because the society creates those cracks for you to fall in. That's what happens. That's exactly what happens. So the Judeo-Christianity value that these people want to spew is the biggest crock of baloney. All right? The biggest crock of baloney under the guise of family values. Family values. And those people, they'll say, okay, there's an organization called ALEC, American Legislative, ALEC, ALEC, look it up, ALEC. This place, this outfit gets funding, okay, for all these lobbyists that go ahead and they want to make up all these rules and these regulations. Do you remember during the 2020 election, the campaign, or was it 2016, the white van, the white caravan that had 20,000 migrants They had them in the roofs. They stuck them in. They put them into cardboard boxes. They were folded down. 20,000 in one van. That's an exaggeration. Now, what happened to that? Like everything else, remember, you know, if you get at a podium and the people that are paying you, that want you to represent, are going to tell you, you have to speak upon this, you have to speak upon that, you have to focus on this, because we got the cabbage that's going to put you in that spot. And as long as you want that spot, you need to dance for chicken the way we want you to dance for chicken. Anybody black or brown dancing for chicken, you know what that means, okay? So, the lies that are told in our government, with the manipulations that go on, it's all for profit. It's all for profit. And the mere fact that, on another subject here, now bringing it back to current times, we are being told that by elected officials that Joe Biden is the ticket. For all of you clowns that say Joe Biden is the ticket, for all of you clowns, you need to have your seats vacated. I'll say it again. For all of you clowns who want to stand at podiums and speak in front of the halls of Congress, in front of state houses, saying that he is fit for president, you need to go. And you need to go like yesterday. You need to go. Because this is the biggest crock. So it's my belief that Donald Trump will win. White power, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, you win this election. If you hitch your wagon to this Project 2025, you're going to see more chaos in our country. If you thought January 6th was a kickstart for how people want to rebel, hook your wagon. Better yet, hook your wagon to Project 2025, and you're going to see chaos in our country that will make World War III look like a party. What they want to do at Project 2025, they want to do a lot of stuff that is race baiting. They want to do a lot of stuff that is negative, and it's only beneficial to those on top. You know, people, open up your eyes, and keep them open. And Joe Biden, you have got to go. Joe Biden, again, I respectfully say this, you have got to go. We need to get another candidate in there ASAP. Because if you allow the country, if the Democrats allow the country to go back to this proposal of what Project 2025 is, you know, you're basically telling the American people, basically, you know, like I said, J.O. with the left, J.O. us with the left, hand us the towel with the right, because that's what you're doing. So people, I went a long way for my stories on my projects, and my project, Progresso, not the soup, but yeah. Politics is real. Politics is real. Till next time. Peace and blessings. Pray for world peace. Pray for world peace. And keeping this whole situation going, and that we're paying for it, it's such a stain on our country. And that's why people are not going to spend their money. People are not going to be contributing. That's why people aren't really going out, these venues and stuff. You're going to see. You know what cracks me up is when they say that there's no money, but you could build new prisons, you know, you could increase law enforcement, but you don't increase teacher salaries. There's a whole lot of stuff to it. But, you know, as long as people speak up, keep putting these clowns on blast and keep blasting them. Till next time. Peace.